to a musician and a trader. His parents divorced when he was around 5, and soon after he moved to live with his aunt, where he learned to play several musical instruments. He also began to study drawing in his free time. When he finished school, he followed his family's wishes to go into law and joined the University of Moscow in 1886. After graduating, he visited a town in the countryside and saw the traditional style folk art that inspired him to get involved in the art world, while still remaining a lawyer. Returning to Moscow, he married Anna Chimyakina. However, 2 events changed his outlook and made him change his career from lawyer to artist. Firstly, seeing an exhibition of French Impressionists in Moscow, and secondly, hearing Wagner's Lohengrin at the theatre. To fulfill what had now become his dream, Kandinsky left Moscow for Munich. While in Munich, Kandinsky was accepted into private painting school before moving on to the Munich Academy of Arts. At art school, he was influenced by many famous artists and began to develop his unique style, representing real life with abstract shapes and colors. After his time in Munich, Kandinsky traveled extensively, finally settling in Bavaria before the outbreak of World War I. By this time, he had already formed the New Artists Association in Munich, which was founded under the name of the Blue Rider Group, with fellow artist Franz Marc. His subsequent works and theories led him to become known as the father of abstract art. He continued painting for many years, supported by famous art collectors and despised by many others. Kandinsky wrote that he believed each time period puts its own stamp on artistic expression. His interpretations of color certainly altered the artistic landscape at the start of the 20th century, precipitating the modern age that has allowed many other artists to follow in his path, where ideas and senses lead the way to new creations. Little of the work Kandinsky produced in Russia has survived, although many of the paintings he created in Germany are still on display, either in private collections or national galleries. In recent years, at auctions in New York, his artwork has sold for well over $20 million. Although when he died in 1944, he was living in France, and his work was not nearly as expensive as it is today, it was certainly of equal value.